What are my strengths? Well, I'd have to say that perseverance is one of them because no matter how hard the situation is or the job seems, I keep pushing through until I complete it. And I would say my ability at problem solving. I take a problem and break it down to its simplest form and then start to build it back up to come to this conclusion and the answer and solve the problem by taking one step at a time so I find the right answer. How have I helped another person reach their goals? I've done it by many ways, but the most important one is always encouraging them and giving them a helping hand when I could. To be there for somebody and to lift them up when they're down, to keep them going, that's about the greatest gift anybody can give to anyone. And I try to do that as much as I can. What was my favorite project? Well, actually, it was a volunteer job I did for a community center in the town that I lived in. It was for a youth center for urban kids, and I helped do fundraiser activities and talk to the city planning committee about special projects and about grants and stuff that the center could get to be there for the kids after school and during the summer. And I really enjoyed that a lot. Uh, Tell me about my greatest professional achievement. Well, I have to say that was when I first started working years ago in construction when I first went into management. I started out in a general labor crew, worked my way up to a foreman, and eventually became a site superintendent. I started at the bottom and worked my way all the way to the top. I did it by hard work, dedication, and being somebody that they knew they could count on and that would be there when they were supposed to be. How do I respond to feedback? I like to think I take it quite well. I look at what's been said, how it really applies to me, if it's true or not. If I can see a room for change and error in my ways, then I adjust accordingly to suit the situation to make then improvements. And when did I make a positive change for a company? Well, it was when I was working as a manager for Princeton's restaurant. I started the top 10 list. And what it was, if we took the wait staff, gave them rules and regulations that they had to follow, appearance, practice, coming with their money they had to make change, belts, name tag, polish, shoes, press, uniform, everything that they should be ready to go to work as soon as they got there. And we monitored their attendance, their attitude, and the top 10 got the best money making sections in the restaurant. And each week there was a new top 10 put in place. So if you wanted to be in that place, you worked for it. You earned it. It was something that you did, that you accomplished to get you where you was at, and to ensure you made a little more than others because you were willing to work for it. I was really proud of that. And what do I hope to achieve with your company in the next 90 days? Well, I really hope to be in a position in the next 90 days that I seem like I've always been here. I fit in. I've just been part of the company for years. I want to be able to do my part and to pull my weight and to make a positive impression on the people around me. Those are things I hope to accomplish in my first 90 days. Thank you for your time and have a good day.